What's going on, guys? This is the Entrepreneur here today with a new video. Happy New Year! This should be coming out on New Year's Eve. It's been a wicked year. I just started my channel this year, and first off, it's been amazing. It's a lot of fun putting out this content. Frankly, it's a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be, which is saying something because I thought it was going to be pretty fun. But anyway, for this New Year's Eve, I do have my top 10 buys, my top 10 fragrance pickups of this year of 2017. I got some really amazing juice. I sampled a lot and I picked out pretty much my favorites that I've smelled. All of these, in my opinion, are at least 9 out of 10. Some of them are designers, some of them are niche. A quick side note, I did include the 2 fragrances that you may have just seen me unbox that I got for gifts as Christmas presents. Oh, well, what can I say? That's why I said pickups, right? And not just buys at the beginning. So, without further ado, guys, let's kick into this top 10. At number 10, starting us off, is a designer fragrance that I talk about quite a bit, especially this time of year. This is my #1 winter designer. It's Tom Ford Noir Extreme. Tom Ford Noir Extreme needs more attention. I mean, it's Tom Ford, so it's pretty mainstream, but this is just a seductive, sexy, dark, sweet, spicy chocolate vanilla, and it's got a note of Indian dessert called kulfi. Kulfi's delicious. This fragrance is delicious. I also called this my #2 gourmand fragrance. If you've seen that video, I stand by that. This stuff is absolutely amazing. It's great date juice. It's great winter juice. And that is the reason that it made #1 in my top 10 winter designers. And I believe it featured in my rotation as well as my date scent, I think. Anyway, this is number 10, Tom Ford Noir Extreme. You know you got a banging list when one of my favorite designers makes it in at the 10 spot. So I just realized that this bottle has the exact same color scheme as Noir Extreme, which is hilarious. But anyway, this is a niche fragrance from one of my favorite brands. I used to call it my favorite brand. I'm not quite sure anymore. This is the second one I own from Parfums de Marly. This is Eau Jaune. I picked Eau Jaune up at the start of the year, just as I made this channel, actually. It's dark, sweet, sexy, apple pie, spicy. The honey and cinnamon are just really amazing in this fragrance, but it's not your typical super sweet gourmand fragrance. There's more to this. There's more character to it than just being a gourmand fragrance. Hard to describe. I guess you just have to experience it for yourself. I'm really grateful that I picked this stuff up because it's an amazing, amazing fragrance for the winter time, and I really love it in the cold air. So, Eau Jaune from Parfums de Marly at number 9 on my top 10 pickups of 2017. You want more proof that this is a list of some of my favorite fragrances? Well, here's number 8. It's one that I talk about a lot. It's from Tom Ford Private Blend, and it is Plum Japonais. So, Plum Japonais, this seems kind of low for it, I know. But anyway, Plum Japonais is a semi-sweet, dry, seductive incense, cinnamon, and plum fragrance. Like I said, super seductive. This is the last fragrance I bought of the year, I think. I can't think of a better way to finish off my buying for the year than Plum Japonais, because it's beautiful. It's absolutely amazing. I have a really hard time putting it at number 8 only, but man, it's the only spot that made sense. There are 7 other bangers on this list. So, Plum Japonais from Tom Ford Private Blend at number 8. At number 7, we've got the first of the fragrances that I just got for Christmas. This is a gift given to me by a family member. I've wanted this fragrance in my collection for a long time. This is a designer from a little talked about house called Replica. If you saw my unboxing, you know what I think of this one. This is Jazz Club from Maison Martin Margiela Replica at number 7. Jazz Club, kind of similar to another fragrance on this list in that it's a rum and tobacco fragrance. This also has vanilla, coconut. It's kind of tropically. There might be a little bit of citrus in here too, I'm not sure, but mostly what you're going to get from this one is a richer, better performing version of Dolce & Gabbana The One. It's slightly more tropical as well, but that's what I get, and that's really amazing, really easy to wear. I love this stuff on dates. I've been wearing it a little bit already. Doesn't disappoint. I love this juice. Super glad to have it in my collection. I don't think I'll ever be without this stuff. I don't think I'll ever be without any of these 10. Anyway. Jazz Club from Maison Martin Margiela Replica at number 7. At number 6 is the first fragrance on this list that I will tell you is a 10 out of 10. Why is it so low, you ask? There are 2 or 3 others on this list that I don't think are 10 out of 10s, but I find this one infinitely harder to wear than those 2 or 3 other fragrances, so for that reason it makes it at number 6. However, it still is a banger. It smells awesome, and you should check it out. It's from By Kilian, and it's single malt. Picture this. This smells like a plum, just drenched in whiskey, dripping whiskey, with a little bit of powdery vanilla as well. That's what this fragrance is. It's a lot of whiskey on skin as well. This is a beautiful, beautiful scent. It smells fantastic. The only thing, like I mentioned before, is that I do find this one a little bit harder to wear. It's pretty much a formal scent or a date scent, but there are other options that I would prefer at date. However, this is just a 10 out of 10 for me. I had to own this stuff. Oh man, it's so good. It's so good. Right now, it's one of my favorites from By Kilian. There's another one that I don't own yet, but anyway, By Kilian Single Malt. If you like plum, if you like sweet, if you like booze, check out Single Malt from By Kilian. It's only at my number 6 spot though, guys. So what's at number 5? Well, this is kind of funny because I always say this is my number 2 Tom Ford Private Blend of all time, but I've been yo-yoing back and forth between this one and Plum Japonais over the past few weeks, and I put this one over Plum Japonais because I find it easier to wear, and I like wearing it more, to be honest. I like the scent of Plum Japonais more, but this one just works better on my skin for me personally. So, as I said, from Tom Ford Private Blend, Tuscan Leather. Tuscan Leather is so good. Sweet raspberry and leather. It's animalic, kinda has a cigarette ash vibe to it. I don't care. It smells awesome. It smells alpha. It's beautiful. It's pretty easy to wear in the colder months as well. I've really been loving it so far this winter and late fall already. Super stoked to get another 4 months wear out of this stuff. So, like I said, it's a tight battle between this one and Plum Japonais. I do think I like the smell of Plum Japonais a little bit more. I like wearing Tuscan Leather more though. So that's Tom Ford Tuscan Leather at number 5, just pretty much due to how much I like it and its functionality. So at number 4 is, I think, the only freshie on this list. This is probably the king of the freshies for me. Easily one of the best there is. Super high quality from a super high quality brand. From Xerjoff, Neo. So Neo makes it in at the number 4 spot. This is, to me, a mix between Bergamot 22 from Le Labo, a high-class soapy scent like, say, Tom Ford Neroli Portofino, and a little bit of Creed Green Irish Tweed. Mix that all up together to get Neo. This is probably the king of summer scents, if you're asking this guy. It's bright, it sparkles, it really does take you to the Italian countryside when you smell it. I don't know what else to say about Neo. It performs super well. Easily one of my favorite fragrances for the summer. I got it at a good price as well. I don't know what else to say about Neo other than if you like freshies, if you like bergamot, if you like soap, if you like green fragrances, this is a must try. And this is from Xerjoff and it's Neo at number 4. At number 3 is the last designer on this list, and it is part 2 of that unboxing video I did a few days ago. This is from Prada. You may have seen my first impressions. I kind of flipped. I still flip whenever I smell this. Like I said, from Prada, and it is L'Homme. So, from the bottle to the gorgeous smell, this is a designer masterpiece as far as I'm concerned. There are niche fragrances that smell a lot better than this, but at the price tag, it's really hard to do a lot more than Prada L'Homme does. This is clean, it's soapy, it's fresh, kind of like a fabric softener. It's not Mugler cologne though. It's got like a more sexy soap vibe to it. For that reason, I love wearing this a lot more than I do Mugler cologne. This is just beautiful, beautiful juice. Like I said, the bottle is gorgeous. Super easy to wear. Easily one of the best designers of the past 5 years. Prada L'Homme. In my top 5 designers of all time already. Who knew? It's amazing stuff. Anyway, that's number 3 on my list of top 10 fragrance pickups 2017. The big 2, these are my 2 favorite fragrances in my collection right now. I don't know what else to say about them. They're both 10 out of 10s for different reasons. Anyway, the first of these, one that I talk about quite a bit, from Penhaligon's Roaring Radcliffe. So, I always say, from the scent, to the bottle, to the performance, this is just an alpha male in a bottle. To me, this is tobacco, rum, kind of got a gingerbread feel, honey. It's very sweet, a little bit of Tonka as well. It's kind of similar to a Replica Jazz Club. Like I said when I was mentioning Jazz Club, they both share rum and tobacco. This is just a higher quality. This is more daring, I'll say. Jazz Club tries to be a people pleaser. This does not. This is just a man on a mission. For that reason, I love it. It smells fantastic. It looks awesome sitting on the shelf. I love the smell. This is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, tobacco fragrances from Penhaligon's. At the number 2 spot, Roaring Radcliffe. What made number 1, I wonder? I've said it time and time again, guys, if I can put this at the top spot in a list, I'm going to, from the House of Matriarch, Coco Blanc. So, Coco Blanc shouldn't be any surprise to you guys. This is the second fragrance that I picked up this year. This is a gooey, sticky white chocolate and vanilla scent with sandalwood for extra creaminess and a little bit of spice for extra wearability. Man, this is my number 1 gourmand. This is gonna be my number 1 on any list I can put it on, like I said earlier. This is that good to me. As a lover of sweet fragrances, this is just as good as it gets. As far as I'm concerned, I can't see anybody making anything more to my taste than this in the future. God knows, who knows, but maybe a dark version of Coco Blanc. Hint, hint. House of Matriarch and Christy Michelle. That'd be fantastic, but as of now, this is my favorite fragrance. I don't wear it all the time. Super expensive and super small bottle, but I love it, man. This is amazing. Every time I smell this, which is pretty much daily, it just blows me away. Every time I wear this, which is not that much given, but it just blows me away. I had to put this at number 1. This is the second fragrance I bought this year. It set the bar really high. Anyway, this is Coco Blanc at number 1. I'm gonna shut my mouth because I'm just gonna keep babbling on about how good this is. At my number 1 spot for top 10 fragrances that I bought / picked up this year of 2017. Okay guys, that's been my list of top 10 buys I made 2017 / pickups, because I did get 2 for free. But guys, let me know down in the comments, what do you think of my 10? Are they good pickups? I damn sure think they are. I'm pleased with every single one. I don't want to be without any of these. I wear all of these. I love all of these. Also, let us know down in the comments, what are some of your best pickups of 2017 from the fragrance world? Guys, this has been The Scentrepreneur. If you enjoyed this video and haven't done so already, I would encourage you to please subscribe down below to my YouTube channel. There's new content coming out all the time. Also, if you had fun with this particular video, I would encourage you to toss it a big thumbs up down below. That would be amazing. Also, if you want to see as soon as I release videos, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notified. Also, if seeing a little bit more of me appeals to you, I would encourage you to add me on Snapchat down below for scent of the days and life stuff. Guys, Happy New Year. Like I said at the beginning, this has been a wicked year. I'm looking forward to continuing on into the future. I've seen a lot of growth in myself this year. I hope you've done the same. It's only getting brighter. That's just amazing. It's been a wicked year. Like I said, I'm babbling. Anyway, have an awesome night, and I'll see you in the next video.